What's going on, people? Sanderson here. Hey, join me for a little field trip today. I call it an inconvenient field trip. Let's take a look. This is Uttar Pradesh in India. Stick with me. Trust me. Trust me. This is going to be eye-opening. All right? Some of you have traveled. Maybe you've seen a scene like this, but let's hit play. This is Uttar Pradesh in India. 200 million people. How do you guys have been traveling? You kind of recognize this street scene from some of the major capitals of the world. All right.
Check out the scenes.
All right, you get the idea. So where is Uttar Pradesh, India? Some folks don't even know where India is. Right here is Africa. Here's France. This is Europe. Way over here is India. Okay, Uttar Pradesh is in the upper, it's in the northeastern part of India. Oh, this is going to make sense. This is going to make sense to you. Why am I showing you this? Here's a typical street scene. Okay, so what did you notice? Probably that there's a shit ton of people in Uttar Pradesh. Right here's New York, Philadelphia, so forth. You see? Population density is pretty high out there. Here's Uttar Pradesh in India. People are right on top of each other. Interesting field trip so far, wouldn't you say? All right, so looked like kind of a poor place, didn't it? So here in the United States, this is the current health expenditures per capita in the United States. We are spending $10,600 per American to keep us healthy. A lot of that goes to drug manufacturers. I'm just saying, let me put on my USA hat. I'm just saying a lot of that goes to drug manufacturers and the medical establishment. Now, you might ask yourself, in a place like Uttar Pradesh, how much would they spend? Their chart looks the same. It goes up. The only problem is that's not $72,000. That's $72 per capita. $72 they spend on healthcare. Okay, so it's in India. It's extremely high on population density. There are 200 million people in there in that. I don't know, I didn't look it up, but I'm guessing it's a space smaller than Indiana. Okay, they spend nothing on healthcare. Literally less than 1/100th what we spend. So they're probably a mess, right? Not only that, but these fools, fully vaccinated, I don't know when this was updated. There's a little controversy. Fully vaccinated, 8%. Okay, if I go to Our World in Data, this is one of the foremost, reporting places, trusted sources of information, 15% fully vaccinated. And that is only very recently. Back in June 1st, they were 3% fully vaccinated in June of 2021. During this raging pandemic. So let's see how they did. Must be a shit show, right? Here's their death tolls. Whoa, big peak right here. And now, flatlined. That's their deaths per million people. About their, I thought I had cases and deaths. Okay, well, trust me, the cases look, as you can imagine, very similar. Here's Israel. One of the highest vaccinated places on earth, the first to roll out all the booster shots. This is their death chart, by the way. Right here, July 31st. Just this is a side note, extra credit, a bonus for you. July 31st is when Israel rolled out their booster shots, 1.9 million of them. It's interesting. Deaths were none. Then we rolled out the booster shots and deaths shot up. Roughly from one person a week to 3 people a day. Make of that what you will. Here's the United States, 70% vaccinated, getting ready to roll out booster shots for everybody. And here's little old India, not even Uttar Pradesh, but just India as a whole. spending their $70 per person. Remdesivir, just so you know, is $3,100 per treatment. So, what's going on in Uttar Pradesh? 34 districts are coronavirus free, according to the government. They have a total of 184 cases. Let that sink in. They have 184 cases. I looked up Indiana just for grins to see how many cases we currently have. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Indiana, right here. Indiana currently has 85,000, 85,000 cases in Indiana. Uttar Pradesh, what was it? They got 184 cases as of September 12th. They're down 99% from their peak, and their peak was 75% lower than our peak. So what the hell are they doing over there? The first state in the country to introduce large-scale prophylactic and therapeutic use of horse dewormer in May and June of 2020. They administered ivermectin to their healthcare workers in a district on an experimental basis. It was observed that none of them developed COVID-19, despite being in daily contact with patients who had tested positive for the virus. And guess what? You saw the pictures. I'm just guessing at $74 per person on healthcare. They probably didn't have a lot of, protective gear. I'm just saying, probably not a lot of ICUs with reverse, filtration and vacuumed rooms and so forth. Just a guess. So if you're pissed right now, you should be. If you're asking the question, why on the FDA for this drug that has been used for 30 plus years, 4 billion with a B humans have had this, why are we showing a picture of a horse and a veterinarian? If you're asking yourself that, you should be. And if you're not pissed, then you need to wake the hell up. See, maybe there's something more going on. Maybe there's more to the story than meets the eye. But you know what? In America, we can't have the discussion because the CDC and the FDA have decided that this topic is off limits. YouTube, in its terms of service, says we cannot post any information that suggests that this horse dewormer would actually be a cure or even a treatment. It's shameful, people, and you have got to wake up. This isn't about your health. This isn't even about big profits. This isn't even about money. This is about control. This is about social engineering to make you behave the way we want you to and to get you used to the government and the nanny state making all your decisions for you. And if this isn't proof enough, if you look at this and you say, nothing to see here, I'm sure the FDA is, I'm sure they're doing everything in their power to keep us healthy, then there's nothing I can say to you. We can't even have a conversation because you're being ridiculous. I don't know what more to say. Later.